Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I bring a greetings to you. Let's talk. Let's deliberate together and let's reason together. Especially for my friends and families in diasporas. Let's talk about something crucial, about something important that most of us have been neglecting for a while because of our different perspectives of how we see things and how we view things. Nobody to be blamed, but we just need to checkmate. Yes. And what it is I'm talking about. I'm talking about real estate, land banking in particulars. Everything around you, including your job, everything around you, it's all about real estate. Irrespective of what you're doing, where you're living, the nature of your job, whatever, everything around is all about real estate. The house you are living in is all about real estate. The hospital you are working is all about real estate. As a politician, the building you are convened together and discuss, it's all about real estate. Religion gatherings is all about real estate. The building they are using is everything around you. So why are we neglecting this particular topic? These particular areas of our life that is very crucial. The housing estate now, housing, in the area of housing, the demand is increasing daily. And all we got, even all the blessing God promised us to give us, it's all started from landing. And land banking is so important if you can really look inward and check it. And it can be done anywhere. Wherever you are around the world, it can be done. It can be done. Anywhere, it can be done. Can do real estate anywhere around the world. But mostly, it's always safer when you look back to where you are coming from. It's all important. And you know the good thing about landing property, land banking? When you buy a land, the land belongs to you. Whatever under that land, irrespective of natural resources whatsoever, is belongs to you. Any building you put on it, it belongs to you, all in one. You own everything there. You might be lucky and buy a land, and under the land there's a gold mining. There's a crude oil. Anything can be there. It all belongs to you because you bought it. So let's look into it. Okay, I asked a question. Let me quickly deal with that. I said, what to look for when choosing a new land development, when you are buying land newly? What are the things you need to consider? Number one, the company, the families, the body that are selling this to you. Let me use a layman term for them, the developer. Maybe they are selling a house to you, a virgin land whatsoever. Look at the history. If it's a locally land you want to buy, look at the families. Make sure you do your due diligence about them. But let me use a layman term that everybody can benefit from. Anybody can understand what developer is. Check their back history. They might be new in the market. They must have started years back. Check their background history. How long have they been in operation? You need to check that. What other development have they completed, or what other land have they sold to people? Do they have any challenge with government before What is their review like? Do they offer incentive sustainable homes? What are the other things they are doing? Just do your background due diligence. And have they built community before? They are just starting. The company is newly registered. You just do your due diligence. That's number one thing we need to consider. If you are buying a land in a community and you are told this community is coming with a particular form of housing, amenities or whatsoever, request for the master plan of that place. You make a request of the master plan of that place in order to get good idea of what future environment will be like and whether it will suit your needs or your business idea or whatsoever you want to buy it for, your farming style of farming system, the company you want to build, whatsoever warehouse or something you want to put there. Check the master plan of that place if it accommodates that your idea. It's important to study the master plan. You understand, very, very important. What sort of lifestyle is in the offer? Will the estate offer high, low, or medium density housing or a mix? How much medium density housing is planned and where is it situated? The location, very paramount. How much land is set aside for parks, walking and cycling tracks, sport feed, waterfall, with corridors? You need to check the amenities that is coming in this environment. Don't just jump into it. If you are not planning to buy and live there to build your house or to buy a building, consider people that you are going to give it out to. If you want to do a renting later in the future, consider these people because there will be a family. So they need these social amenities for life to continue. You understand? Will there be community facilities such as leisure center, barbecue area, resting area, football area for the children and the adults? Has any provision been made for teenagers? Is there sufficient parking in high-density areas? You have to consider all this. You have to check all this. Put them into consideration. Put this into consideration. Then another thing, which is number 3, visit development site. The land they have been telling you, try to check the place, the authenticity of the place. If you are not available to check, somebody you trusted so much, let them check it out for you. Let them check it out for you. Pick up the glossy brochure at the sales center and visit the display homes, but then strike out on your own to really give the place the once over. Or create a time you can travel from wherever you are for this purpose to go and view this place. If you don't have anybody you can trust to do that for you, talk to people who already moved in development, moved in that area. If houses are there already, do your due diligence. Talk to people that built their house there already, that bought their own building, their apartment there already. Ask them. Ask questions. Development happens in stages, and it usually takes years for new estate to be completed. So some homes will be occupied while other blocks are just being released. You just have to do the due diligence. And number 4, contact the local council in that community. The local council in that community. The government bodies now. The local government, whatsoever bodies that is taking care of that environment in terms of the government. Request information on everything from rates, family services, and long-term planning information for the locality. Find out how many new estates have been developed and what the future population is expected to be. Ask questions. People have answer for you until you ask. If you don't ask, no answer. Read the local papers. Study your environment. Listen to what is happening in your environment, in your locality, or wherever you are planning to make your retirement, to make your business, whatsoever. Do due diligence about this. Let me continue. Research future transport and infrastructural plans of that environment. It's not a government acquisition area. It's not a government owned area. When you buy a land there, can you build without having any challenge in the future? That can be done in the land use area. You can go to the government body that is handling that. Let them do charting of that place for you. Let them tell you what is likely to come in that vicinity. What are the plans government have in that area? So you don't have the challenge and the problem in the future after you must have built your house. And government come with whatever they want to plan that is inside the plan in the paper already. And you don't feel bad. It's because a lot of people don't do their due diligence. They fall into these traps. And you will be blaming the government of the day. But it's because you did not do your due diligence. The plans have been there all over the world. You just ask a question and do your due diligence before you venture into anyone. And another one I will talk about here. Think a decade ahead. Think ahead of time. Don't just think now. Like 50, 100 years after that. That when I put this, what is likely to happen in the future? What benefit is likely to happen in the future? After I must have done that now, what will be my gain in the future? Imagine how the place will evolve with hundreds of new homes and much increased population. Do you share the developer's vision for the community and plan spaces? And is this type of place you want to be? Is this type of environment you want to stay for a long time? You have to put all this into consideration. If you don't know how to do it, reach out to experts. Let people help you out. Pay for it. You will benefit later. Nothing is free in life. And go do whatever business you want to do with people that you can trust. Company that you can trust. Personality that you can trust. So these are the things I said, let me bring to our notice. I said earlier when I started this video, especially for people in diaspora, are you looking back at all to where you come from? Or you are part of people saying, because you left the shore of your country, you are not coming back again. Don't be deceived. There will never be a place like home, irrespective of whatsoever is happening in your place. There is no place you can feel like that can be like home. I can tell you categorically. The little money you are seeing now, don't let everything go on bills. You just work and work and work and work. All the money is just to pay bills and to eat. To pay bills and to eat. Are you considering investment in any way? No matter how small, you can start anyhow. Just make sure it's genuine and you are doing it in the right place with the right people. You just have to put this into consideration. It's very important. It is very important, especially land banking. I learned something from my father, my mentor, my spiritual father. With due respect, sir, permission to mention your name. Adeola Kunle Olabode. That is a genuine father. Taught me a lot of things in life. And he always speaks to me in a language that is raw truth. Raw truth. Raw truth. I love him so much. And my mom too. God bless you. Always. Look back from where you are coming from. Don't just think every of your part of your life or everything you are going to be in life is going to end out there. No. If it is not for you, it can be for family and children. It's just for business purpose. It is just for business purpose and retirement purpose. You can buy houses, real estate where you are living, but make sure you do something where you are coming from too. Your home is your home. No matter what happens, your home is your home. No matter what happens. I have hundreds of examples I can be citing, but I don't want to. So it will not look as if I'm spiting anyone. You just look back, especially in the area of land banking. everything around you is real estate. Everything, I mean everything around you is all about real estate. You do want to talk about the road you ply every day. It's still all about building. Without a road, can your car move? Even the aircraft we are seeing, they landed somewhere. It's still all about real estate. The airport you are seeing is still all about real estate. So why are you shining away from this? You should consider it. In any form. In any form. It's so enormous. It's so, the opportunity is so vast. So it depends on the area you want to look at it. But the best one I've seen is land banking. It is land banking. I will be talking more on this. I will be sharing more insight on this. If you see this video, share with a friend, anyone you love. A lot of people know about this, but their attention have not been drawn to it. And sometimes it happens. It happens. It wasn't anybody's fault. But until somebody pinch or call your attention to it, you start thinking in that direction. Start today. Today. Don't let it be tomorrow. And stop saving all your money in the banks. For what purpose? They are using your money to do other things. Why can't you send your own money a message too, instead of keeping it in the bank? All over the world, don't believe. Money will keep depreciating. You can't compare it where you keep it somewhere, especially in the area of land banking. The value is going to add cannot be compared with what the bank will be giving you. Either fixed account, saving, I don't care anyone you want to call it. As long as it's banking sector, they are out there for business. They are out there for business. You can start thinking of opening your own bank. And where is that your bank? Where is the location? It's land banking. It's all about banking. Saving as well. But in another form now. In another form. Like I said the other time. Let me share one testimony. My father pushed me about 4 or 5 years ago with a friend. I'm not too happy because I did not take that assignment fully, but at least I acted a bit. I can't imagine if I do it the way he wanted me to do it that time, what will have happened now? I thank God for this situation, for my present stage, for everything I have now. Glory be to God. I'm just saying, if I open my eye fully then, when it called my attention to it, and we traveled, we left to where we are. We traveled together with my friend, based on instruction now of your spiritual father. We were able to acquire a place. Okay, just a 9 plot of land. I will not mention the place. I just giving you an insight to know how it happened. 1 out of hundreds. Let me just say that. And we acquired that place. I can tell you how much is the money. 9 plot of land. But you know what happened today? About last few months ago, that I traveled home and I went to check that place because I learned government is doing something in that environment. So let me go and check what we've invested in somewhere. Let me just see how the place is faring. When I got there, God's so good. You know what they call setback? Government road. I mean federal government road now. Passing through where your land property is. And your land property, 9 plot of the land, is a setback to the road. So on that land, you are looking at the major road like this. You see why that happened, why other people, houses have been demolished. That is the area where the due diligence comes in. When we are purchasing, we follow it duly and we make sure we find out if we did not encroach into the plan of the government for the future. So imagine setback, 9 plot of land to major road. What that tells you, which business can we put money and we give you such return in 4 years? It can only happen with cryptocurrency, which is a risk. because it's never stable. But imagine how much we bought that landed property there, and yourself calculate what likely the worth of property is now. One of such. That is one of such. It's not about bragging. I'm not. I'm saying it to open your eyes to see the opportunities around you that you have not been. You know, the mind, this mind, is the seat of everything you want to become in life. I'm still quoting my father now. When you can conceive it here, you can play it out. You can act it out. But you see, the fear of unknown is killing a lot of people. Fear of unknown. Me, travel back to where I'm coming from to go and do what? Or have an investment where I'm coming. But that is your best place in life. I don't care where you are. It's your best place in life. I wish people can understand what I'm saying. Me, I'm just being, it's a grace of God to know or to come across such a father. You understand? Such mentor. You have somebody around you too that will guide you right. Even, okay, prevention you don't have. Information are there online, like the one I'm giving now. But you know, a lot of people prefer to settle for junks these days online. Despite the fact, the vast opportunity internet has, a lot of people chose the negative part of it. They can be on their phone from morning till night reading junks. Why valuable, vital information that can change their life, destiny is still out there, but they are not care about that. So it depends on you now, which area you settle for. Apart from being grace, that you have somebody guiding you, now yourself, which role are you playing now, personally? Don't forget the question. What to look for when choosing a new land development for today? That is the question. I will continue on this, you understand? I'll be saying more. Do you even know why I'm saying more of this now? Because I'm a realtor myself now. Fully, I'm into this. And watch out. This video will be here for future reference. By the time we'll be talking in few years now, the level must have changed. Higher level now. And you know what I call wealth in life, riches and wealth, being wealthy. Is numbers of information you have, and good contacts you have, and ability to do whatever you want to do per time. You love traveling a lot, right? But can you take your passport any time, wherever you are, and choose where you want to go per time without anything bothering you now? Because if you have the capacity, financial freedom, nothing can really stop you in life. But number one thing should be spiritual understanding. You know, you should know what exactly you are serving, know God properly before all this can be done. You understand? Believe so much, have a faith. Faithless person cannot do what I'm saying. Let your faith be very strong. Nothing can stop you. And no part of the world you cannot live. No matter the complaint, whosoever, you'll be exempted from such, because you are doing something different from what others are doing. Especially in this computer age, information is everywhere, opportunity is everywhere. Courses are there, free of charge online. You are not engaging in all that. You are not. What are you now doing? Enough for now. For now. But share this video with a friend or YouTube. Don't commonalize who is talking to you now. Listen to this video again and again. Share with somebody. I'm telling you, you will pick, if not two, at least one thing that is useful for you. Don't worry, don't let pride come into you that you are too big, or the English this person is speaking is not phonetic enough, it's not French. Who English help? Don't commonize it. It's an information that is very vital. There are things that you know but you are not paying attention to. Like I used to say, a lot of people are living in so many places, but they don't know how to pay attention to their environment. It wasn't their fault. They didn't know, but they need somebody to let them know. Paying attention to what is valuable, important to you. I'll see you up there. And I wish you success in life also. Share this video with your friends. You listen to it again and again. Let's deliberate. If you have anything to talk about, any question or any contribution, you can comment respectively. And let's see ourselves growing together. Cheers for better future. See you some other time. Bye for now.